Okay, non-exact values. Non-exact means that you need your calculator. All right, the exact values are those ones we talked about yesterday, those ones that you need to memorize here on the unit circle. Those are exact values. If I say what is sine of 30, I expect you to know it's exactly a half. I expect you to know that cos of 30 is exactly root 3 over 2. Okay, but sometimes they're not going to be exact. All right, that means we can't memorize them. We haven't been able to. They're not the ones we need to memorize. Okay, we're going to use the calculator instead. Okay, so very similar question. We're going to start by saying, where is cosine negative? So I'm going to draw a little sketch. Cosine is negative here and here. All right, and then I'm going to find what is the reference angle. And to do this, I'm now going to use my calculator. And if you remember, never the negative value. All right, so I'm going to go second cos of 2 divided by 3. And I get 48.1896 degrees. It rounds off to 48 degrees. This means my reference angle is 48 degrees. So what is theta? Well, this one would be 180 take away 48, so I get 132. And then I would also have 180 plus 48, so you'd get 228. Those are my two answers. Okay, try the next one. Where is sine positive? Here and here. What is the reference angle? So you're going to take the inverse sine of 3/4. So second sine divided by, there we go, so about 49 degrees. It says 48.59. That rounds off to 49 degrees. So this is 49. This is 49. And so theta will be 49 degrees in quadrant 1 and 131 in quadrant 2. That's 180 take away 49. Okay, where's tan negative? Here and here. So again, we're going to calculate the reference angle. So theta r, take the inverse tan of 4.2. Maybe this is a good time to make a note in your notes. Always positive. Okay, so second tan 4.2. That gives me 77 degrees. So theta will be 180 take away 77, that's 103. And 360 take away 77 will be 283. Okay, last example for this section of the notes. A little bit different, so it gives us a bit of a problem here. Gives us some information. This should actually look familiar. You can know how to do that, right? Where is cosine negative? It's negative here and here. You could find the reference angle for alpha by taking the inverse cos of 4/5. So inverse cos 4 divided by 5. We got 37 degrees. Okay, but it didn't ask for that. It says determine the other primary trig ratios. Okay, what are the primary trig ratios? These. And you're given this one. So how do I find the other ones? All right, this is actually a non-calculator question, so you're not going to do this. Instead, you're going to look and say, all right, let's draw what I've got here. Negative 4/5. Cosine could be here, or it could be here. So we've actually got two scenarios to look at. Maybe I'll draw that a little bit better, because these triangles will be the same size. So this is negative 4. this is 5, this is 5. I know that because cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. That means I can find this value would be 3, this one would be negative 3. All right? And so I'm not sure, is the angle here or is it here? So I actually have two values for sine. It could be 3/5 or it could be negative 3/5. It depends which quadrant I'm in. All right? Tan is going to be either negative 3/4 or positive 3/4. Okay? Then part B says, to the nearest degree, determine the possible values for alpha. Well, now we're going to use what I crossed out here. All right, you're going to find the reference angle. And the reference angle is the inverse cos of 4/5. So the reference angle is 37 degrees. So what is the measure of the angle? Well, in quadrant 1, it would be 180 take away 37, so 143. And in quadrant 2, it would be 180, sorry, in quadrant 3, it would be 180 plus 37, which is 217. All right. So now that you have some that you don't have the calculator for, go back to the worksheet and now do part C. Okay, and in the textbook, we have page 448, numbers 3 to 6, 7, 10, 13 to 16, and 19. So that's a little bit of a bigger homework assignment. That kind of summarizes everything because we're going to do a complete change of pace after this.